What's up, guys? 2 here with another edition of What's New. Night of Champions 2014 just went off the air, and I have the results for you, just in case you didn't want to pay the $9.99 to watch the pay-per-view, or whatever it may be. I don't know. Anyway, guys, let's get down to it. The show started with the pre-show, which show had Christian host the Peep Show, and he interviewed Chris Jericho. They went back and forth, and Randy Orton came on Titantron. They had jokes. They threw, jokes at each other back and forth. But that was basically that. Get to the pay-per-view. The first match of the night was Usos defending the Tag Team Championships against Gold and Stardust. It was a decent match. It was, it was actually pretty good. The match ended. It wasn't a weird way, but I didn't really expect the Usos to lose the championships like that. Well, there you go. I just spoiled it for you. But he went for one of the Usos splash and counter into a schoolboy that didn't look that great. I don't know. Maybe it was the camera angle or something, but it didn't look like it was the end. It didn't feel like it was the end, at least. But he rolled them up, and Stardust and Goldust are your new Tag Team Champions. They found the Cosmic Key tonight. Next, we had the United States Championship match against Cesaro. Going one-on-one against the United States Champion Sheamus. This match was probably one of the best matches of the night. Nice, just smash mountain brawl between these guys. Both Cesaro and Sheamus really pulled out some stuff. Cesaro has made it amazing as ever. Hitting some awesome freaking. We did like a tiger pump handle like slam. It was really freaking awesome. But in the end, Cesaro got distracted by the ref. The ref was like, tell him to do something. Sheamus hit the bro kick. 1, 2, 3. He retains the United States Championship. Next was the Intercontinental Championship. Alright, before this match even started, for some reason, Florida, Georgia, Atlanta, or whatever their name is, the country group came out there. I understand it is Tennessee, home with country music and all that stuff. But why in the hell are these guys on this pay-per-view? I mean, at least I can say at least they weren't performing. But like, what the heck do they have to do with it? Like, why couldn't this be on Raw? They took these guys, just their presence being there, took away from that match so freaking much. I can't even explain it. It felt like a Raw match, really. I mean, they couldn't just wait and be on Raw the next, on tomorrow, instead of putting these guys, like, what did they bring to that match? Nothing. A distraction. And the commentary's already terrible, with Cole, JBL, and King. You add these guys in there who weren't saying nothing but ooh and ah, and they were talking about their freaking album that's coming out next month or something. Well, Miz and Ziggler are trying to come in here and have a good match, and it really took away from the match. The match was actually pretty decent, but that just, oh god, I couldn't stand that. I was trying to I muted for that match. I had to literally mute my screen just for me to enjoy the rest of the match, because I couldn't do it. But in the end, we got another roll-up finish. I don't know what's up with that roll-up finishes, but those guys got involved. Before we get to that, those guys did get involved and beat up Sandow. Sandow tried to come back in the match. Got kicked, the super kick. Then Miz rolled him up with the O'Connor roll, and not retained, but won back the championship. So Miz is once again the Intercontinental Champion, which I'm guessing we're going to get another Miz and Ziggler match. Yay! Alright. So yeah, next was supposed to be the Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns match. We found out that Roman Reigns has an incarcerated hernia and had to be rushed to the emergency room to get that dealt with. And WWE played that up, showed us, had breaking news thing. Then Seth Rollins came out, cut a promo like that. What I thought he was going to do was to declare himself the winner after a 10 count, which he did. Then he said that he know the people want to see their favorite superstar Seth Rollins in action here tonight, and they're going to get that. He made an open challenge to anybody in the back. We saw a taxi pull up, and then there it is. Dean Ambrose came out of that taxi and went to attack Rollins, and they brawled all the way up into the stands. Triple H and Stephanie came out there with some security, Joey Mercury and Jamie Noble and all that stuff. Tried to stop the fight. I remember at one point where Dean Ambrose jumped on top of the little Minitron thing and jumped into the crowd. That was really awesome. But it all came back to the ring, and finally Triple H and the rest of the group got Ambrose down and kind of handcuffed him with that little plastic thingy. I don't know why they can't get normal handcuffs with that, the little plastic thing to handcuff them. And that was the end of that. Next was Mark Henry versus Rusev. Early in the night, Big Show presented Mark Henry with a pretty cool looking United States singlet, and kind of get him pumped for the match. But during the match, he came out there. Lillian Garcia song "America the Beautiful," I believe it was, and Mark Henry was crying. That was really funny. Mark Henry was in tears. Mark Henry's an A+ actor, man. That dude can make himself cry, and it looked so. It was really. I don't know. I was laughing. It was funny to me, but yeah, he cried, and Rusev came out. They had their match. Obviously, it wasn't gonna be the best match with two guys with their styles. The two big men going at it, but it was alright, I guess, for what it was. Mark Henry did hit the World's Strongest Slam, but I think he kicked out. And then it was the point in the match that changed the whole thing was when Rusev threw Mark Henry into the steps, injured his back. Then it was time for Rusev to crush. It was time for the Rusev crush because he locked in the Accolade, and Mark Henry tapped out. Another black man on the victims list of Rusev. So that was that match. Next was Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton. Probably one of the best matches of the night. Even though it's one of the best matches of the night, it wasn't that spectacular. I mean, it was good, and they have great chemistry. Those guys know what they're doing, and they put on a decent match, but it wasn't anything spectacular. He ended up getting the win. Randy Orton ended up getting the win after hitting a RKO once when Jericho tried to jump from the top rope. So that's that. And we got the Divas match, which was surprisingly good. I actually like that. Nikki Bella actually did a lot of good things in the match. I think Nikki Bella, like I said, is definitely improved in the ring. And you can definitely tell in this matchup. But in the end, AJ would lock in the Black Widow. Paige would try to counter like she did when she won the championship the first time to the Page Turner, but AJ would not allow it. She tapped out and regained the Divas Champion, became a 3-time Divas Champion. With one spot where Paige, let me just say this. I know you know what you're doing in that ring and all that, but come on, man. I knew it did a suplex spot, a super suplex spot, and Paige was you can hear her. Asking AJ was she ready for the suplex. She was like, "Are you ready?" You can hear it clearly. Anyway, that's gonna be a Botchamania. But the match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. No Brie Bella though. I mean, she had an interview behind the scenes, but I thought she was gonna be involved in this match in some kind of way, and she didn't. That was kind of weird, but whatever. Next was the WWE Championship match: Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, number 4. This match was definitely more even. It wasn't suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat. It was actually a more competitive matchup. And Cena hit 4 AAs in that matchup, and I saw Brock was no selling them things. After a 1 count, he would kick out of all of them. And the last one he hit, he tried to put him in the STF. And it looked like Brock was gonna. It didn't really look like he was gonna tap, but he hit him in it for a long time. Then Seth Rollins came in there hitting him with the briefcase. And then I thought Seth Rollins was about to freaking cash in on Brock Lesnar because it looked like it. He went out there, attacked Cena, took Cena out. hit Brock in the back with a briefcase. Went out there, and then he hit the Seth Rollins hit his curve stomp finish on Brock Lesnar. That was really, I never thought I would ever see that, but that happened. He said he wanted to cash it in. He was about to cash in, but then John Cena attacked him. And then luckily the bell didn't ring, so he still missed Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins got out of there. Cena turned around to the F5, and now the match was already thrown out. So that was the end of the pay-per-view. Basically, a DQ finish, which probably we're going to see a Hell in a Cell match between Brock Lesnar and John Cena, which does not sound good because we all know how Cena is in Hell in a Cell matches. So we will see how that goes. So this pay-per-view was average. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't really bad either. It was just average. SummerSlam was way better, in my opinion. Pay-per-views before that were way better. This is probably one of the weakest pay-per-views in a while. Nothing really great coming from it. Maybe it was just a filler for Hell in a Cell. I don't know. But guys, that's Night of Champions 2014 for you. Was it worth the $9.99? I guess if you're paying $55 for it on pay-per-view, no. I would feel sorry for you for paying for that pay-per-view. But it is what it is. The WWE 2K15 trailer will be revealed tomorrow, and I guess I'll be talking about that. Until then, guys, comment, rate, subscribe. How did you like Night of Champions 2015? Let me know. Stay cool, everybody. Peace.